Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chatone Morrison. I'm a life coach and I also have an independent Mary Kay beauty consulting business. I like marrying those two things together in order to help women remember they are the complete package. You can absolutely release your negative energy, your negative, so that the positivity can reign. So welcome to the Sunday Corner. This is where my tribe, my posse, my clique, and my people come on Sundays in order to get the respite, the rejuvenation, the relaxation, and to get themselves absolutely ready for the week ahead. So thank you for joining me. I would like you to cover your cough. I mean, you know how people get on the train, so maybe you're on your commute in the morning and they're coughing all over you. They don't know how to cover their cough. And you're wondering, can they at least put it here? Can they do this? Can they get a hanky? No, they just cough all over you. And you would like them to cover that cough? I am 100% with you. You know why? Because it's flu season. Now, flu season normally means something negative, but not today. Flu season is something great. But let's first talk about covering that cough. What can we do to cover the cough? Well, first of all, we have to know what the cough comes from. So if you think about going to the doctor, you're going to ask the doctor, you're going to say, I've got this cough. It's kind of deep. It's in my chest. And, I'm feeling a little bit congested. I'm not really sure what's going on. It feels like I have a tightness in here. They're going to try and figure out where it came from. So today we're going to go through all the letters of the word cough so that we can get you to your flu, which is actually a good thing. You ready? All right. So first of all, the C in cough stands for congestion. Congestion. Congestion is like when you're stuck. Everything inside the bronchial tubes, they just get stuck. They get rigid and they don't know how to move. And without that free-flowing movement, you start coughing. I mean, you want to expel whatever's in there and you get stuck, you get congested. It's in there and you're trying to get it out. And that's the reason why you cough. And sometimes you forget to cover that cough. So someone's next to you, maybe you're at work, or maybe you're in an MLM business like myself, and maybe you're having a stuck period of time, and instead of covering your cough, it's a bad week, it was terrible. And you go and you spew all of that congestion on them. Girl, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Now, I'm not saying it's not a good idea maybe to talk to a mentor, a coach, maybe your director, to talk about what you can do to move forward. But don't cough all over everybody else. Cover that cough. It's flu season. All right, let's move on to the O. What does the O stand for? The O stands for opaque. Now, when you think about something that's opaque, it's see-through. You hold it up, you can't see through it. We want to go into 2017 with transparency. So when you feel that need to put that wall up, to, in your relationships, not tell the 100% truth, to always act as if everything is perfectly fine and you don't need any help, remember, cover that. Okay, that's opaque. We want to work on being transparent. You want to be honest. You want to be open in your relationships. Be transparent. Open it up sometimes. You might find an S underneath there. All right, what about the U in cough? The U stands for umpire. Now, we all know we need umpires in our lives, and sometimes we need to be the umpire. We need to take control. But sometimes you got to cover that up. You don't want to go into every situation just absolutely taking charge, pushing everybody around, putting on your striped shirt. Okay, I do have on a striped shirt today, but it doesn't stand for being the umpire. The umpire, a lot of times people don't like the umpire. They throw him out. You don't want people to be thinking that way about you. So when it's not your turn to take control, take a step back. Take a seat back. See whose turn it is. And if it's not your turn, sit back, listen, and don't be the umpire. All right, what about the G? Well, the G actually stands for generation. What does it mean to cover your generation? Well, each of us, depending on when we were born, we are from a particular generation. You've got your millennials, you've got your baby boomers, you've got your Gen Xers, which is what I'm a happy part of. But what happens sometimes, we get stuck. Again, we go back to that C. We get congested. We get stuck in our generation. And we feel that if I don't like the way it goes because it doesn't match with me, I'm not accepting it. Everything else is wrong. Well, how true is that? It's not necessarily true. There's so many things you can learn from, say, a younger generation. And us who are in the Gen X generation or even millennials, you want to definitely look up to some of those older generations. You want to look to those baby boomers. You want to look to those elderly ones because they have so much wisdom. But if you're so busy spewing off how great your generation is or how great you are in your time frame, you miss out on so much. So cover that cough. It's flu season. All right, that brings us to the H. What does the H stand for? Well, the H absolutely stands for history. Now, we all know how important our history is. It is extremely important. It's where we came from. You don't want to forget all of that. But at times, we get stuck in our history. Maybe we were scarred before. Maybe somebody hurt us. Maybe we were in a job situation that just didn't work out. Or there's certain personalities that we don't jive with. But then every single time we meet a situation that even looks the teeniest bit similar, we think our history pops right up. No, it's not the same situation. You learn from your past history, you learn from your mistakes, but you move on. So cover your cough because it's flu season. What happens if you do cover that cough? Well, the great thing that happens is you get to have the flu. The flu is not a bad thing right now, guys. The flu is actually a great thing because the flu stands for having faith in your future. It stands for learning to be loyal. And it stands for being unified in your uniqueness. You got to face the facts. That's great stuff, right? Your future's out there waiting. It's out there. Whether you decide that you're ready to embrace it or not, it's there. And you can change or make or break what it's going to be based on your faith. And I'm talking about your faith in yourself, your faith in what you can do, your faith instead of your fear, getting out there and making things happen because you absolutely can. And then grabbing your future and just pushing on through. If you're busy coughing, being congested, being opaque instead of transparent, being the umpire and bossing everyone around, you're not going to get there. You're not going to get to your future. So you want to make sure that you're covering that cough. All right, the second thing is we want to be learning, all the time learning and staying loyal. It's so important. Do you know that every single day there's so much information? It is kind of hard. You got to cull through what's important. But when you stay open to learning, wow, you're able to do so many more things. And so it's vital that you stay open to learning. Regarding loyalty, loyalty is everything that you need for your relationships. It absolutely keeps relationships going. It keeps people happy. It keeps them grounded. It keeps them feeling secure and keeps them feeling safe. But you also have to be loyal to yourself, which means that you're not going to go jumping into situations or change your goals and dreams based on somebody else. You have to first be loyal to yourself. And when you learn to be loyal to yourself, you will absolutely soar. Now, what about being unified in your uniqueness? This is really vital, guys. It's so, so important. Each of us is a unique individual. One of the things I find specifically when I'm coaching clients or when I'm in a Mary Kay, beauty situation, so many women don't understand how unique they are. They think that beauty mark is actually an ugly mark. They think that their voice is too deep. They think their bodies are too big, too dark, too light, too curly, too straight. There's always something. But I'm telling you, unify yourself in your uniqueness. Discover who you are, know who it is, and see how unique it is, see how beautiful it is, and unify yourself around those things that make you so special. If you do that, you can absolutely cover your cough. In fact, you may not even have a cough anymore. It's like a throat lozenger. You're going to feel absolutely ready to go. You got what I'm saying? So you're ready to do that today? Can you think about this in the Sunday Corner? How many times have you coughed on somebody this week? Something to think about, isn't it? How often have you coughed on someone this week? Me, I'm right here in my Sunday Corner. I am relaxed. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to think about this stuff this week to make sure I'm not coughing on too many people because I'm ready to embrace my positive future. I'm the Princess of Positivity, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you connect with me. You can do that in a variety of ways, and I'll put information in the comment box below. You can go on out to my website so that you can see coaching packages if you'd like to work with me at chatonemorrison.com. If you have a question, you can send me an email at chatone@chatonemorrison.com. You can also see additional videos that will be attached to this particular broadcast out on Periscope during the week, and you can find me. My handle is Chatone Morrison. You just might find me on Facebook as well, so definitely make sure you follow me over there, Chatone Morrison Consulting. That's my business page. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Make it an amazing day, and don't forget this one thing. Be authentic, be brilliant, and be the catalyst. Take great care, guys. Bye.